We now return to Let's Play OpenTTD. We're going to be starting a new map, and I will be using a custom graphics set. Now, normally you can go ahead and get these new GRFs through this Check Online Content button, and it will go ahead and bring all these up, and then you can just click the download, and it will take you, or take the download to the proper folder. But I'm going to be using one that you can download at the link in the description, and that one you have to manually install, and you do that by inserting it into your My Documents folder with your user data, and you want the new GRF folder. And once you've got that, you can click on this settings, and it'll be down here, and then you just add it and apply changes. I'm not going to put the bonus on. And so what I'm using is the Toyland to Mars conversion. So rather than having this Toyland climate, it will make it into Mars. And because of that, well, you'll see. Hold on. Let's go ahead and set the difficulty to easy so that we've actually got some computers this time. And start a new game. Set everything like this. Instead of having water everywhere, I'm just going to have it freeform so that we're not in the middle of an island on Mars. And even though this is going to be Mars, I'm going to leave it at 1950 because setting it to 2050 made the trains disappear, and it has a bunch of other things like that, because the further you go in time, the different technologies and different things come about. So anyway, let's start. Right, so looking at the towns, we have Suthill is the biggest one, followed by Padham. Okay, so let's have a look at what is around here. I'm gonna turn these off. Nothing. There is this fizzy drink and a cola field, cola wells rather, which are right next to it. But nothing, no industry nearby Suthill itself. Now I could try and do something with Renwell. Maybe have a boat transport there. That's not a very good start though. So let's go back to this Padham, which is surrounded by towns. And again, not much else. We've got a bubble factory, candy floss, sugar, but those are all suppliers. So we're going to have to find a way to take that to somebody. Well, way out here, this would take the sugar. That'd be quite the distance. Now we got bubbles here. We got toffee here, which could go there. I'm gonna get a different map, I think. Well, let's check Gruntham. That's right next door. Yeah, I'm gonna get a different map. Okay, this one looks a little more promising. We've got Bond Bridge right here, and it has plastic and a toy shop right next to it. But it's all got these cola wells right next to our fizzy drink. So that'll probably be the first industry, the first rail system I set up there. And then to get these toys, we need a toy factory. Because this is the Toyland conversion, all these buildings and industries maintain the names, whereas if this had been an actual climate by itself, the names would be different. It'd be nice if someone would actually make a default Mars climate for this. What the hell is that? So, toy factory is, where was that? Damn it. Right here. So, that takes plastic and batteries. So I guess I could set up plastic from here to here, making toys that bring it back to here, and have that go as a loop. Or like a two-pronged thing, which means I'd actually have to go around the back way to get over here? Unless there was something better over this way. Well. What about the oh, I guess that says burrow. Hatboro over here has a developing building. It's also got toffee, fizzy drink, a bunch of these little things over here, fizzy drink, bubble generator. Well, that wouldn't be, I mean, that's not very long. Well, okay, so let's go ahead and set up here in Bondbridge. And let's see. Okay, so there's a nice little circle over here. I can make a circle over here. Or I can put it here. Because, or here, whatever. Having a drive-through system rather than the ones where they go off to the side seems to work better. You can have a higher capacity. So let's go ahead, build a bus station right here. And one, well, okay, right here. It's not very long, but they're gonna have to circle around and it will be long. Where do I want to put my state? I guess I can put it right there. Come back. Put the depot here and get a bus. From there to there and go. So we get that moving. Let's set up this fizzy drink thing. Because that's a lot, well, we'd make more money by setting up the toys though from this plastic factory, fountain rather. Now that I turn the trees back on, I can't really. So anyway, first cola service from Knitting Pool to the Tintin Drink Factory. Oh, so from right there to right there. It's not really worth it. We want distance. Distance will be key for making a very successful and lucrative transport system. Just trying to decide which way I want this to go, because eventually I might have a transport system connecting these two, and any rail systems you can get out of the way is nice, because we're on a plateau here and it's got to go uphill. That means it's going to be very slow. It's got to come uphill, so if I keep it there, well, okay, they're not going to like me too much for putting this right next to them, but this one, and I'll put that in a double system. Yeah, it's going to be long enough, a long enough trek that we're going to need two, so I'll put that there, and switch this. Well, we're going to keep this 2 as well, because I'm going to need a branch that goes to the toy factory. So that can get that. Yeah, yep. That'll go right there. Okay, and now we'd get to take all these rails and set them way out there. Trying to cut down on the number of curves if we can help it. Oh man, that lined up perfectly. That is unfortunately not the one that I wanted this line to connect into, however. So I don't really want them to cross, so we'll delete that for now. We'll just add a little kink into it later. Okay, man, that is going to be a long train. A very long train. So I'm going to want a few turnouts for sure. Boy, how many though? I guess I can put one here. This is a rather long one. Yeah, okay. And this way I can use multiple signals. Should I put a service? No, I want to keep the service stations separate if I can help it. But because this is so long and this is really awkward, I'm gonna have to figure out something better for where I want to put that depot. Because this is gonna be like a 90-degree angle if I put it here. Because if the train comes around here, it's gonna want to get in that way. I guess I can just put it right here. Yeah, that's still gonna be a 90-degree angle. Okay, let's pause this so the computer doesn't get much of a head start on me. Where are they, by the way? I don't think they're started yet. No, I have some time. Just out of curiosity, how... Oh my god! We're gonna need more buses. I've only got the one anyway, so... Okay. How do they feel about me? Very good. Let's stop wasting time. Fine. I'll just put it right here. Can't do that while it's paused. And it gives me this really awkward crossway, but whatever. And now I will pick... I'll pick a Persian train. Oh, I probably... I should probably add some train cars to it. You know, with this distance, it might have been worth it to add more cars. We'll have it go from there all the way to here. Get a full load. And before we do that, I better add some signals so that we know which way we're going. I think I'll go ahead and put it that way. Well, they're gonna have to make that curve anyway. I would rather that they were able to speed along, so put signals like that, and then I'm gonna put this little block signal about halfway in, and this way when I get more trains, there, we want it that way, and probably that way. There we go. Okay, so these little block signals basically mean that when I get 4 trains or more going here, I will be able to have this one stop here, which is a one-way signal, so that if anyone's on the track here, it will stop until they come along this way. And if I've got a train coming up from behind, it will stop here at this block until this front part is done, and then probably because there's a train on the track, it will then stop at the queue here. But basically this system will allow me to cycle 4 trains, or it should. Maybe I should put... No, if I put 2 more signals here, it's going to complicate matters. So, I've got the money. Let's go ahead and clone that train. Get 2 for now. And then I need to find where my bus is. My poor, overworked bus. There we go. It's got a friend now. You can come and see these ratings, and it shows you pretty much how well you were doing at getting all the traffic. I hope that wasn't the new one. Guess it wasn't. So I may want to add another one to this. In fact, I probably will. We're getting quite a few passengers, and let's see, these only hold 30 passengers to begin with. This is a very short circuit though, so I don't think I want to overload my buses, because they will be able to cycle through this pretty quickly, and I don't want all my passengers to dwindle down to nothing before they will regenerate. But having this many passengers is good, because I plan to eventually put in an airfield, and airfields rely heavily on passengers, mail, and sometimes freight. What was the second one? This Hatboro. Yeah, this Hatboro up here is pretty useless in terms of industry, but I can possibly use it later on as a destination for my planes. It's on the other side of the map, so that will be pretty lucrative. Should be, anyway. Let's look here again. Okay, this is taking down... 3 is probably a good number for this system here. We should now begin working on making a profit first. Good grief. Let's get that train moving. Now see, before that train even gets there, this train will probably be on the move as well, so I might want another little section up here. But I'm definitely, on something this long, I'm definitely going to want 3-4 trains or so, because by the time this loads and gets up here, let's see here. Let's see if it can make it to the other side by the time this train moves. No, it's almost just gonna make it. Almost just gonna make it, but man, why did I put this way back here? That is the worst part right here. I should have... Well, no, I couldn't. It's an optical illusion there. It's up on a plateau. I was thinking I could make a tunnel, but that is not true. So, it might behoove me to make another little turnout here, because this train is going to get up here, and it's going to be stopped until this train comes back. Yep. And made a very sharp turn there. That is just a terrible intersection. So let's see it now. Oh, it's on its way out before this even got up the hill. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and set up another little one-way system like I had earlier. Maybe I'll wait until this is gone. I lost a little bit of money there. I don't want it to accidentally come up this way because of stupid pathfinding. Now that should be long enough. And we will set up some more one-way signals. I don't think that's going to have an effect on it. Oh, it will. Good. Because, I mean, it unloads so quickly, but... yeah, it's just that... Oh, and then it that is going to be a pain in the butt. But unfortunately, that is the best train that we have. It's not going to be until we get access to the diesels that this is going to be really good. It makes a very quick return trip, but that's about it. So, see, we're out of passengers already. This station is always going to be full, but this one we're kind of taking out. That's okay, though. I mean, it'll still count when we take them here to here. It's just we won't have a very good system going back and forth. Gonna be losing a little money that way. Everything's paying for itself right now, though, except for this one train. I didn't bother to see how much we were actually making. Man, on something this... What the fuck? Turn around and go this way. This is a one-way. You can go this way. I guess I should move that signal up closer. No, I didn't want. Changed it to a different signal that I don't want. Now hopefully it won't make that mistake again. 12,000, okay. Well, we're gonna need another system. I think we can have that go straight from the trains. It's really not producing many, and with the number, the very poor number of trains that we've got, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on this line first. Okay, well, if that one's coming in, the other one will go out. So we're gonna need to get multiple trains going here, and I'm probably gonna have to, I should have put that turnout up here, because that is miserable. If I'd cleared out, I could have put, oh man, why didn't I do that? If I'd leveled it a little bit, I could have put a tunnel that would have gone all the way out to here, so then it would have been straight. Well. So let's go ahead and come over to Hatboro here and set up a travel system just to sort of get that going. Boy, they're just really not very many good locations. If I put If I connected that, I could put a drive-through there, and it would drive through, and then I guess I could connect the roads, and then it might drive through up there. I got it to circle around. Sometimes the city generation is just not very good. I was playing one game, and the town was just screwed. It had created a little circle of road and had buildings along the whole thing and one in the middle, so it could not expand ever unless you destroyed one of the buildings. So it was a small town of like 50 people forever. Where the hell do I want to put this? I could set it there and set one here and just say screw the passenger system. Okay, fine. Let's do that. It's not like we're ever gonna have that many. And since it's turning around, oh piss, with the wrong one. What is the right one? This one, I guess. Yeah, that's not going to catch many people at all. And we'll put that there. Bus. But this is a destination anyway for our planes, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll keep an eye on how many passengers show up. Not enough to warrant another bus. Well, at least not there. At the main one there is. So let's go ahead and clone this. Where's the bus? There it is. We're not going to get anyone out in the boondocks, but this one right here will be pretty good. I could go ahead and set up the plane system now, except that I don't think I have enough money for it. Right, I didn't do this. Let's set up... No. Manager name. Color scheme. Light blue. That's a good color. And we will call this Gas Transport Co. Real generic. Where shall I build my factory? Or my... Oh, wow, we got a brand new number 1. This town has actually gone down to number 2. Hatboro has gone down to number 4. So Hundhattan, or Hundhattan, and Flinham, where are these? One's down there, and Hundhattan is right here, right next door. Okay, well, what do we have around here besides cities? Looks like we've got sugar, we got cola, we got toffee, candy floss. We have no... Okay, here, well, here's a fizzy drink thing to take the cola to. That wouldn't be so bad. Flinham, huh? What do you look like? Oh, yuck. No suitable found... What? Yes, I want to use this. This AI is a dummy and won't do anything. You can download several AIs via the... Oh, so I haven't done that. Okay, well... We would have gotten an AI, except that I didn't download any, and you can go get that through the, that's really weird. Okay, well, I'll have to set that up. But this is probably a good place to stop this video, so I will see you next time.